Scarface is on a 4-page affidavit. He dated April 27, 1999, case number H99-454.
If I ever told on anybody for anything, I want my entire fucking bloodline to be wiped out.
When I first put out Scarface back in the day, right?
That Mr. Scarface.
I put it out back in the day.
You gotta save the haters out there, baby. Stop snitching.
Case we've been talking about. All the hype about Mr. Scarface. He's on some indictment papers. I put it out with Scarface, the song that he put out with Rap-A-Lot. You know, it's the same song he did with me, you know, talking about my lifestyle. Face was only 16 years old at the time when I...
The city of Houston has birthed many rappers that have managed to leave a stamp on the South and the music industry as a whole. One of those rappers is Houston's own Lil Troy. Born Troy Lane Bricklet on February the 24th of 1966 in Houston, Texas, Troy is the founder of Shortstop Records. As a part of the group Mass 187, Troy's record Gangsta Strut will be featured on local radio stations in the city. It's no secret that it was Lil Troy who would be the first to discover Brad Jordan, aka Scarface, introducing him to the rap game. However, Lil Troy's career was marred by controversy. In 1999, he was convicted of conspiracy to sell drugs and served 18 months in prison at Beaumont, Texas Federal Detention Center. Troy was also involved in a feud with the legendary Pimp C of the Underground Kings, aka UGK, who dissed Troy on a song called Pussy Nigga Anthem.
See this is paperwork DVD. This is what they didn't want y'all to see at first. But now y'all gonna see it all over again because Pimp C want to talk about it, take up a Scarface about the DVD. If Scarface on a 4-page affidavit introducing laws to the nigga as his cocaine supplier, he working with the folks. I ain't no ifs, ands, nothing buts about it. So you need to check out the motherfucking DVD. See what the fuck I'm talking about on this motherfucker right here. Cause Scarface is on a 4-page affidavit in the inside, alright? Inside you're gonna get a 4-page affidavit of Scarface name in there. When you see him, you're gonna ask for an autograph or something, alright? But back to that motherfucking whole ass nigga Pimp C running his goddamn mouth. Come southside. I don't see you out riding around neither, Pimp C. So, but this is what the whole deal that what made me mad about Pimp C, cause I live in H-Town, Pimp C be in H-Town. If he had a problem with me or Lil Flip or Mike Jones or whoever, he know how to find us, man. He could have put a word out or something, can't call us or something, man, and find out what's going on. We could have squashed the little bullshit before it got started, but evidently he didn't want to do it, cause I guess he think it was bad or something. But then, what he did, he went add out all the dirty laundry to the white bitch. White bitch Beverly don't love no motherfucking body. She don't give a goddamn if we kill each other, hurt each other. If one of us die, she don't give a fuck. She gonna cover it and put it in her magazine so she can get some fucking ratings. She don't give a fuck about us. And he go right over there just like Malcolm them said back in the motherfucking day. How you gonna let the add all the laundry to the white bitch, and then she the good clean person and you the bad person all by your damn self, nigga.
These are the detailed events of what took place before, during, and after the war between Lil Troy, Scarface, and Rap-A-Lot Records. Lil Troy was inspired to get into the music industry because of his moms and pops, who were both into music and played in a band. Lil Troy himself would even be a part of the school band throughout his adolescent years. It was coming from a musical background that would set the tone for Troy's direction. Ever since a teen, Troy was off the porch, hustling, making bread in the streets. Music was just another way out. Like with all hustlers looking for a way out of the game, Troy figured that if he made music, he could make enough money to move from selling bricks. Troy would go on to become a 20-year veteran on Houston's rap scene. It was no surprise that Troy would be the first local label owner to record Scarface's first commercial release. Unbeknownst to many, Scarface at one point even lived with Lil Troy's mom, who would take care of him as if he were her own son. Face, who was signed to Troy in 1989, put out the single Scarface. It was this song that would eventually blow Face up at Rap-A-Lot Records. Per Lil Troy, after he put out the song, J. Prince Sr. wanted Scarface to become a new member of his group, the Ghetto Boys. One thing would lead to another, and Face would find himself as the newest member of the Ghetto Boys. After making this move, Rap-A-Lot re-recorded and re-released the single, putting it out again under the Rap-A-Lot Records imprint. Lil Troy, who some would say was pretty much strong-armed, had not signed any legal paperwork authorizing the re-release of the song. As stated by Troy, during that time, he was making so much paper in the streets that he swept the situation under the rug. As fate would have it, it was this song that would play a huge part in Face's career. Amongst Lil Troy's catalog of recordings, his biggest national hit was the anthem "Wanna Be a Baller," a single which pushed his 1999 major label debut, Sittin' Fat Down South, to platinum status. Momentum would, however, soon be slowed down, as Scarface would publicly call Troy a snitch in a videotape concert and on the Ghetto Boy song "You Don't Talk to Police," along with multiple other disses.
When the government is working, real niggas never squeal. Right here the truth revealed. Troy, you a mouse. Yeah, you rapping, but the homie Lil Pots can't get out.
Why did Face go in on Troy, you might ask? This would all stem from Lil Troy allegedly getting down on Lil Potts during his 1999 conviction, in which he was found guilty of using a communications device to commit a felony. The conviction came after Troy got popped during an illegal traffic stop while driving with two birds. After his conviction, Lil Troy would go on to serve less than 2 years behind bars over the incident, prompting the Houston streets to assume that Troy snitched in exchange for a lighter sentence.
Been that. Always. What up? My last album coming out, so it's gonna be fun.
You about to retire, huh?
No, I ain't retired. I'm just gonna go play golf.
I know that's right.
Big business. Out there in the gate.
You gotta say the haters out there, babe.
Huh?
You gotta say the haters out there, babe.
Stop snitching. What happened with that? That's to type that shit up so y'all can see it, man. This whole plea is on the internet now. You get to see the real one. You know? His whole plea agreement is on the internet now. So you can see where it says he provided ample amount of assistance to the federal government and busted other cocaine dealers. I ain't just saying it. Pull it up. Troy Berkeley, pull it up on US.gov.org. It's there. Type it in. Yeah. Nah, it's unaffected right now. I got it. First it was sealed, and now it ain't sealed no more.
Face will presumably put that word assumed to rest during a behind-the-scenes video shoot with ThisIs50.com.
In the United States Court for Eastern District of Texas, Lufkin Division. And they got caught with 5, or however many they got caught with. Supposed to get 10 to life. With respect to the defendant, Troy Berkeley, the government states the following. The defendant, Troy Berkeley, has made a good faith effort to provide substantial assistance and has in fact provided substantial assistance to the United States of America, the state of Texas, in the investigation and prosecution of other cocaine deals in Houston, Texas.
Wow.
More specifically, the defendant, Troy Berkeley, provided a detailed overview of his own involvement in this distribution of cocaine. He identified his main source of supply and agreed to participate in making consensual recorded phone calls and source of supply to his source of supply and made a surveillance visit to that individual's residence. I just wanted to expose his ass.
This whole shit was wild. 2 years prior, in 2006, Lil Troy released the DVD and CD paperwork. On the DVD, Lil Troy would expose paperwork himself that included Scarface's name.
Breaking y'all Scarface fans' heart, but the truth must be told. On March 12, 1989, about 10 a.m., the undercover agent spoke to Simmons and ordered arranged 2 ounces of crack cocaine. Simmons and the undercover agent agreed that the purchase would again take place at the Saltgrass restaurant at 520 Mile Land Plaza, Houston, Texas. Simmons advised that he would send the same individual, Harris, to deliver the crack to him. At probably 10:15 a.m.,
a.m., the undercover agent again spoke to Simmons to arrange the time of the purchase. During that conversation, negotiations were conducted to purchase 100 pounds by Simmons from the undercover agent. The undercover agent confirmed with Simmons that a portion of them would be delivered to Jordan. Simmons told the undercover agent that all of them would be delivered to him and he would take care of Jordan. On March 12th, the same day, at 12:10 p.m., two undercover agents met with Harris and purchased approximately 44 grams of crane for $1,000. Then on April 26, 1989, at 10:50 a.m., the undercover agent spoke to Simmons in order to arrange the purchase of 10 ounces of crane. Simmons and the undercover agent agreed that the purchase would again take place at the Sawgrass restaurant located at 520 Milan Plaza, their favorite spot. Simmons advised that he would send the same individual, Harris, to deliver the crane. At approximately 12:21 a.m., the undercover agent spoke with Simmons to arrange the time of the purchase. Simmons and the undercover agent agreed that the undercover agent would meet with Harris at approximately 3:21 p.m. at the Sawgrass restaurant. Simmons advised the undercover agent that Harris would not be driving the Blueberg, but driving the red S10 pickup truck. Then about 3:25 p.m., the undercover agent arrived at the Sawgrass restaurant and met with Harris. During that time, Harris sold the undercover agent 227 grams of crack for $6,000. And at that time, Harris was arrested by the surveillance agent. That means Scarface just ratted them niggas out, gave them up, set them up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all read the paperwork, right?
So peep game, initially Troy's paperwork was sealed. It wasn't until he sued Face for defamation of character that the paperwork will become unsealed, allowing it to be public information. In a shocking turn of events, in 2016, Troy will reveal that the beef between he and Face had been squashed. Troy will go on to say it was really more of Face listening to people around him that made Face beef with him. Troy would also state that in his opinion, it wasn't so much that Face didn't like him, rather it was another entity calling the shots, and when they couldn't control him, they sent Face at him. Being specific, Lil Troy places blame on the man who allegedly pulled a snake move and took Scarface away from Shortstop Records. The man in question is none other than J. Prince Sr. Troy would reiterate that J. Prince could never control him at all. Jay had never had a grip on him, nor did he ever have his hand in his pockets. Troy would also allege that with Scarface being an independent artist now and all past bullshit behind him, that they would talk every week. Went on to say that he and Face talk once or twice weekly or every other week. In 2016, Troy and Face re-released a collector's item 45 RPM 7-inch record of their 1988 hit single. Troy added that he and Face were talking about collaborating with Troy's son. In December of 2021, the 58-year-old Lil Troy, real name Troy Bricklet, who owns Bricklet Trucking Company, had the scare of his life. On Monday, December the 6th, Troy was on his way back from Arkansas when one of his trucks caught fire near the Fry Road exit. Troy was luckily able to pull over and exit the vehicle.
Yeah, you know, back in 1999, Lil Troy had a hit with Wanna Be a Baller, but now he's traded in his Impala for an 18-wheeler. He owns Bricklet Trucking Company in Missouri City and tells me he was on his way home from Arkansas when he noticed smoke under the hood.
I think God got a better plan for me.
Lil Troy came to that conclusion after walking away from this. Flames and smoke tore through an 18-wheeler he bought for his trucking company just 2 months ago.
Life after music, you know. So I was doing something different on my second journey in life, on something else I can do.
I don't think nothing decidable here.
That journey almost ended Monday on I-10.
Right before I got ready to start exit, I started seeing fire flames coming up from the hood. And I'm like, oh, I gotta get out this truck. You know what I'm saying? It's fire.
Everything he had was destroyed, except for his glasses, his keys, and his phone, which he used to document what happened when firefighters showed up.
It took them a while to put the fire out, you know, and while they was there, it went boom again. So, you know, I thank God for the fire department. They came and made sure nobody else got injured at the same time. First one gold.
Safely at home 1 day later, Lil Troy says the near-death experience is putting everything in perspective. From his career, making money a better way, to his loved ones.
I started thinking about my family, worrying about they need me. It's not time to go right now. You know, I just had to stay calm.
And despite how close he came to the flames, Lil Troy says he's ready to get back out on the road, doing what he always said he enjoys.
If you notice, I hit the highway, making money up the highway, you know what I'm saying? So this truck driving is a new way.
In Houston, I'm Brianna Connor, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
A big event going on in Houston this weekend, Saturday to be specific, the Houston Hip Hop Awards. Joining us now is Mike Prince, Keezy, Lil Troy the Legend, and Rico Owens. Rico, you're the organizer. Tell us about the Houston Hip Hop Awards and why is it necessary?
Well, the Houston Hip Hop Awards, the purpose of it is to honor independent mid-major artists that's not getting their just due from BET Awards, Grammy Awards, VH1, so on and so forth. I feel like there's a gap between the majors and the independent mid-majors, even though a lot of guys and ladies are doing their thing in the culture. They contribute a lot to the culture, but they're not getting any-type recognition for it. So that's why we step in and do what we do and try to recognize as many people, hard-working people as possible. It also doesn't just cover music, but it covers a lot of different areas in the hip-hop culture, you know, as far as promoters, TV personalities, bloggers, hairstylists, so on and so forth.
Let's bring Mike Prince into this. Mike, you have been in the entertainment industry and you're part of the Prince family, Rap-A-Lot family here. Why is an award show like this important in the city of Houston?
Well, you know, I feel like anything that's beneficial and supporting of my city, you know what I'm saying, I feel like it's important, whether it's dealing with the music realm or just the community come together. You know what I'm saying? I just love the whole fact that this brother reached out and took an interest in other people that don't get acknowledgement. You know, that makes a difference. Like he said, it's a big gap in between the independents and the majors, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, we started working and bridging that gap. So it's very important for things like this here to take place, and, you know, we appreciate it.
Lil Troy, you are a legend here in Houston, want to be a baller, shot every time I do that. Yeah. But anyway, you have to believe in this award show to attach your name to it. Tell me, why do you believe in it?
Well, for him to come down from Atlanta and put a show to bring all us Houston people together is a great thing. And a lot of times we don't get the recognition like he say. So now he bringing out all the people out the city to come in and get these different awards and stuff. And I'm honored because he giving me a Living Legend award. You know, I'm giving a
Who
award.
Else would get it?
Hey, but I'm just saying, to get it while I'm alive.
Congratulations,
you know
yes.
So I appreciate them giving me this while I'm alive. I did do a lot of hard work. I've been around Houston a long time. I put in my just cause in the streets, getting the music scene together. So I appreciate what he's doing. I appreciate all the rappers in H-Town that's doing their thing, all the promoters, all the DJs. You know, it wouldn't have been for them and the fans, we wouldn't be able to do this now.
Now, Keezy, this is important to you as a young artist who's on your way up. What kind of exposure will this give you in the industry?
It'll give me a lot. It'll really be a big breakthrough for me because everything that we've been doing now, it's just been growing. So this will be a major plus. So everybody got to take advantage of it, you know what I'm saying? Coming from where I come from anyway, so it's positive and everybody moving forward and it's good for the city and the culture, so.
All right, Rico, let's talk about some of the specificity of the program, the logistics, what time, how can people get involved if they want tickets, are they still available?
Yes, sir. The show is tomorrow, Saturday, at Maxwell's, 9255 Main Street. The red carpet starts at 5 o'clock. We have 25 different media entities involved, magazines, videographers, internet radio stations, so on and so forth, so that the artists and everybody that's attending can get interviewed and, you know, let everybody know what they have going on, because these people are going to post that stuff on blogs and stuff like that, you know. Also, tickets are available on eventbrite.com until 2 o'clock tomorrow. They're available in all Active Athlete stores, Giorgio's, Sharptown, and Greenpoint, and you can reach me directly at 678-383-5597. Look forward to a great show tomorrow. A lot of great people involved. I really thank these guys. I owe them. They just don't understand how much this means to me. I thank you so much. Big shout out to Alexis Robbie, you know, or Alexis Robbie, I'm sorry. I just thank everybody in the city that's supporting the event. Like I do it from my heart, you know.
Once again, give us time, location tomorrow.
Time, red carpet, 5 p.m., Maxwell's, 9255 Main Street.
All right, Houston Hip Hop Awards. Rico Owens, Lil Troy, Keezy, Michael Prince, thank you guys for coming on the Isaiah Factor Uncensored.